Hello, all my model car building buddies. This is Model Cars with Glenn, and this is the second time I've gone through this because my phone said I hit my limit and it started over. And I hate this phone. I really do. I don't like it at all. Anyway, I forgot to say this is Model Cars with Glenn. And when I woke up this morning, I was still Glenn, but as the day rolled on, I started to wonder, and I'm still wondering. Cause I gotta tell you, Grammy's in jail. That's where she's been. That's why you hadn't heard nothing from her. It seems she was going too fast and drinking, and she hit a mailbox and spun off the other side of the road. And the cops come by and got her. I talked to them. They said it could have been a lot worse if she'd have been driving a car at the time, instead of just running down the road. So I guess she's in some trouble, but not real bad. They can't add drinking and driving to it. Anyway, that's what's going on with Grammy. I'm telling you, man. Two-lane blacktop build is on hold until I can get a new DVD player because mine quit and I can't watch the movie to get reference. So until I can get a DVD player, I'm going to put that on hold. And yeah. Let me see now. Let me show you my brother's picture, which is really cool. Oh! And let me just kill everything and that would attack of the brother's picture. Look at this. It knocked all the band over. Ed's laying there gasping for air. Okay, now, picture. Oh, man, this is cool. It's hard to tell, but right across here, it's in a shadow from like a big planet up here, putting a shadow on it. And also, this used to be a full-on mountain, and a big old asteroid come plowing down through here in this way. You can see where it cut it out, and it's got this groove cut right down through there. All this stuff out here is the mountain where it pulverized and it knocked all these rocks and stuff down. It knocked so much dirt and dust up in the air that it's blocking out that little planet right there. So yeah, that was a heck of an asteroid hit. That's my brother's painting, and I think this one is just absolutely beautiful, and there's a lot going on. The band, you put the flashlight on, is it on? Nope, there it is. Yeah, the band is doing better. They're still practicing. Godzilla volunteered, he's got the jumper cables on his scales on the back, and that goes to the amplifier. So he's volunteered to power the amplifier with his nuclear power. And if his power gets too low, he brought a snack to help him get through. Little power bar, Godzilla type power bar. Anyway, that's them. They're coming along. Okay, and I put this up here because it's my favorite backdrop. I don't have anything from them to show you right now. I got an order coming up here, and not very much. The end of this week actually, I'll be ordering some stuff. I just like putting that up there because they're my buddies. All right, now as for what I've been doing. What have I been doing besides playing with these little people? Himmified. Yep, here she is. She's all done. I was working on it a year ago when I started my channel, and then it got set to the side because I was busy doing all kinds of other stuff. And now it's done. All it needed was just a little bit of work, and which is what I'm capable of doing, is just a little bit of work. And Himmified, want to race? And it's got a rat pink mural on the deck lid. That's really cool. And Horton Racing. I really like these Horton Racing stickers I got. Let you know who's driving that thing. Anyway, this is my Himmified, and it took me long enough to build. I tell you what, but. It's a 65 Plymouth Belvedere from Mobius. Okay? And I really like this one. This one is really, I really like this one. I like all my models, but some of them I like more than others. Now, I'm working on this still. I showed you last time. The body has no centering. It don't touch anywhere. So I had to make some. These two posters here on the back. And then I got this circle in there. And drop that down in there. That holds the chassis side to side, front to back. Locks it down, and it keeps it from being crooked this way. And in the front, I had, where's that old core support? Oh, man. Oh, here it is. It had this core support with the big old screw lugs in it from the screw bottom days. I cut that out and made this new core support here. And it, with the braces on top and stuff. That looks a lot better because I'm running without a bumper on this on the front. Anyway, this is my Falcon AFX. It's altered wheelbase. It's come from California drag team duo, whatever it was. It had a Galaxy and a trailer, and then that. Okay, and now I'm starting on this because I really, really love this car. The old Henry J. I got making it a tilt front end, and I'm gluing the doors shut because I don't need to have the doors open on it. Anyway, this is the next one I'm going to be working on. When I bought one when I was 15, and we went on vacation before I could build it. And when we got back, everything in the house was stolen. Empty house. Come home to an empty house. My models was gone. Everything. They took even food out of the fridge. Anyway, they took this model, and I had this for about a year now. Well, no, about 6 months. And I've been waiting to build one of these my whole life. It occurred to me. I was like, well, dang, why don't I get off my Captain Lazy butt and build it? So I am. It's taking the place on the whirly jigger of the Hemified Belvedere. Next. Oh, man. My buddy. Oh, let me get this box up here where I can see. My buddy, Tony Lancer. Y'all know Tony Lancer. Some of you do. He does the comments really well. He's always comments on my videos and a lot of the other guys' videos. And he had a bunch. Him and his friend bought some. As far as I can understand, his friend bought some extra. Let me get my words out. His friend bought a model collection, and with it come a whole bunch of extra parts that he didn't want. And Tony said he had a bunch of parts he didn't want, so he thought he'd send them to me. I got this huge box of parts, which is really way too big to put in front of the camera, but take my word for it, it's a good sized box. He said don't show his address on TV, so I'm just going to tell you what it is instead of showing you. But first, I'm going to show you what all is in the box. Parts. Tons and tons of parts. I don't even know what all is in here. I haven't been through it yet because I wanted to open it up on the show. There's the thing. There's no peanut butter, but there is plenty of parts. Motors. This one's all motors, I'm thinking. There's going to be some good stuff in there, too. Another one. This got some motors in it. Man, I'm telling you, I'm going to have some parts to sort out. I'm going to have to go through all this stuff and sort it out. Put it in my inventory. There's a box of hex nuts that is really motors. More motors. There's some cool motors in there, too. I can use all this stuff. Don't get me wrong. I can use all of this stuff. There's a bunch of chrome pieces, chrome sheets. I had to go through this kind of quick. I went through this a few minutes ago, and my phone said, hey, you reached your limit. You can't make a bigger video than that. So I thought, dang it, I got to go back and do it a little quicker. Here is a bag full of bumpers. and grills. There's some cool grills in here. Really cool ones. Like I said, I can use all this stuff. I ain't kidding. Bunch of wheels, tires. It's going to take some going through, I'm telling you. Let me see what else we got. We got this cool custom chopped 57. Got the cool fender skirts on the back and these things for the pipes to come out. But the roof we've got all wonky on it and melted like. But I got lots of these roofs, these bodies. I can just whack this roof off, glue another roof on there. This thing's ready to go. That's going to make a cool model there. I'll build that. And last, but, oh, not last, or least, bag full of dead bodies. Paparazzi, I'm thinking. There's a whole bunch of them in here, and boy, do I got a use for those guys. Yeah, you'll be seeing them come back around. And last but not least, he picked this up. I think he said he got it at a model show or something, and he had it for a while and didn't have any plans on building it, so he thought, what the heck, he'd give it to me. And I like it. I like 55s. And even though the box is messed up, it's all here. It's a complete kit. Ain't damaged. Ain't damaged or nothing. Real nice. Oh, thank you, Tony. Tony, thank you, man. You listening? Thank you. I mean it, too. I love it when people send me stuff, but you don't have to, because I don't know. I don't know what to say when people send me stuff other than just thank you, because, yeah, I'm not used to people giving me stuff. There's a feller out there, I hope he's listening. His name is Joe, but I think he goes by Joe, but it's really Jose. And he contacted Spotlight and said, hey, you guys know Glenn's address so I could send him some stuff? And they checked with me, and I said, yeah, give him my address. So they gave him the address, and he sent me a box full of parts like this one. And it had a letter in it with his phone number in it where I could call him, thank him for the stuff. And I know this sounds like an excuse. My dog ate my homework, but honest to God, my dog ate the letter. I had the box sitting on the floor here, and they reached in and got it. I didn't even get it. I read it once, and I saw the phone number, and then I laid it down, and then it was gone. It took me this long to remember the Joe-Jose combination, So if you're out there, buddy, oh, man, I know you probably cheesed at me for taking the stuff and not saying thank you, but that's why, and that's what's taken me so long to reciprocate, is because I forgot your name. I forgot everything. I got the parts sitting right here, right back there. And yeah, thank you so much for sending those to me, Joe. I really appreciate it. And I'm sorry I couldn't get back to you sooner than this. And I'm a mess. Everybody knows me, knows I'm a mess. Okay, I got a couple cars I'm going to show you. And I'm at 13 minutes, so maybe the camera won't shut off before I shut up. This is my favorite car. This is my favorite model of all my models. This is a 59 Impala. It's been, well, where do I start? I took a section out of it this way. I took a narrow out of it this way. I took a shorten out of it this way. Yeah, yep. And I had to take several shortens because I didn't want to lose the eyebrows. They're a lot narrower than they what used to be. But I didn't want to lose those because that's part of it. 59 Impala's charm. And it's sitting on a chassis from one of those Monogram 23T buckets. Yeah, good chassis, man, I'm telling you. You got the Hemi motor in there with got plug wires, about it. Velocity stacks. There's the interior. This doohickey comes off. I made this. I had to make all this stuff. As you can see, I used all beware of dog signs in there. Those work pretty good. There's the interior. And that cool thing holding up the steering wheel. That's kind of neat. And scratch built seat. Anyway, let me put this back on. And it's painted pearl white and got that pearl green fade going around on it. This is actually it is my favorite model. I'm going to put it on top. Well, I probably got 2 or 3 favorites, but this is him. Love this guy. Okay, and my last but not least is my other favorite model. Scratch built 1900 something or other, curved dash olds. The front half is stock curved dash olds. The back half is blown Hemi with the 9-inch Ford rear end. It's blown Hemi with 3 carbs up there on top. Got the shifter up here and tiller steering wheel. Can you imagine going down the drag strip 150 mile an hour with a tiller? Ah, that'd be fun. Yeah, sure it would. Little T-model radiator on the back and some of those coach lights with the red lenses in them. Yeah, this is my other favorite. I like kooky cars, weird cars, show cars, and this has got to be. It's got to be one. Chrome is fading on it. Yeah, my chrome fades. Get over it. I'll put him back up here. His chrome faded bad. That little moon tank. One of these days I'm going to tear it down and spray some of that Molotov cocktail stuff all over it. That chrome. Yeah, and make it better. Okay, well, I'm going to go. Shoot. I ain't got enough time. I was going to do this video on how to do the shroud lines. Look, already had it set up to do. It'll have to be on the next one though, because I just hit 17 minutes and this thing is going to cut off any second now and start a new one. So I'm going to get off of here before it cuts off. Okay? Love all my people, all my commenters, watchers. I like you guys that watch it and don't comment and don't subscribe. I even like y'all. Just watch it. And as far as that like button goes, come on, man. It's just like this. It's like, hit that like button. It's really important to me and to everybody else that likes like buttons. Hit it. Okay, and now I'm going to go and let me see. Like, comment, subscribe, friends, love, all that stuff. And thank you, Joe, and thank you, Tony. Okay, I'm going to see y'all later. Bye.